Welcome to Pantropy. As the sun rises, we see a new morning on a new world that I have never explored. This game is in early test, pre-alpha, I guess. It's in pre-alpha, so it's early testing, all that kind of stuff. They do have it to where you can at least base build, so that's kind of cool. I did want to show you a couple of things here. You find ore. And they don't look like normal rocks. That's a normal rock right there. See that? Yep. This is an ore. And so far I've found Titan ore, which is titanium, copper, copper, gold, and iron. Yeah, iron. And one of my favorite things about the ore mining is I like the destruction of the ore itself. Now watch this. This is... See the parts, and then they just disappear into nothing. But either way, so this game is a sci-fi based survival MMO RPG, I guess. It is mass multiplayer, similar to the likes of you know, like Ark. I guess some people would say it would remind them of a little bit, except for that thing. That's not a Quetzal, folks. But, you know, I really like the way this game looks compared to Ark. I guess it's because it's the sci-fi look. It's not dinosaur related, so it's not, you know, primitive, I guess, is the thing. But, there's another kind of ore right here. I think this is Titan ore. But I wanted to go show you this base over here. So, yeah, Titan ore. So that's titanium. But there's a base right up here that is surrounded by guns, turrets, if you will. And I'm not real sure what's in it, but I hope to find out one day. I'm going to run back over here and show off my base while I just tell you a little bit about what I've seen so far in the game. So that is a crashed spaceship that is decorative for the most part that I can tell. I've walked on top of it and couldn't find a way in. You can go under it, and building a base under that thing would actually be kind of cool. And I know there are supposed to be creatures and you know, enemies and stuff like that in the game that you can fight, or that you have to fight or try to attack you or something. There are also other people on the server that will and can try to kill you. What is this? Is this coal? That is iron. Okay. You need coal, of course, for your, that's the one I didn't mention, for your furnaces, which I'm about to show you up here. I built quite a few to get started. Do I have anything building right now? I don't, but these are done, so that's cool. These are shield walls that I just finished building. I was going to put across the front. Basic crafting furnaces. I'll give you a rundown real quick on how this works. So you hit C, go into your crafting menu, and you click primitive smelting furnace, right? If we didn't have the parts for it, we could click on it and it'd tell us what we needed. So we need 5 brick stone brick, fire bricks. Yes, right here. We need 5 fire bricks, and to get 5 fire bricks, we need 5 sandstone per fire brick. So you need 25 sandstone to get 1 primitive smelting furnace, basically. And you get sandstone from just about every ore that you collect. So as you can see, I had a bunch of furnaces go in here. This takes quite a bit of material to build just what I've got built here. And of course I've built some other things too, but my favorite part of this is the automatic doors. I hope at some point they fix where the grass comes through the floor. I'd like to build on a low surface without having to worry about it, but I discovered that I need energy to power my shield walls, so that's okay right now. There's nobody on the server trying to grief anybody else. So go back into crafting here, and I'm gonna build 2 more, or maybe I'm not. Small window frame doors. Oh, I gotta have some more of these. Okay, so these are metal construction elements, right? These are your backbone of anything that you build. They take 4 titanium and 6 iron per metal construction element, right? And a solid foundation costs you 5 elements. So that's what, 20 titanium and 35 roughly iron per solid foundation, and I've got 9 foundations. You can see how much, like, that can take up some serious time and resources. So the cool thing about this game is there are factions. There are factions in the game. And that's going to take a while to build. We're probably not going to get to see that. But either way, you get the idea. Here is an advanced crafting station. It speeds up your crafting by 200%. This one speeds it up slightly. This is a basic crafting station. And that's pretty much all I got built so far. But we might have enough now, that we have 5, we do, to build one more of these little window deals, which we'll have to cancel this, so let's just go ahead and cancel that. Let's craft one of these. How long is that going to take? Not very long. That's pretty quick. But as you can see, these aren't shields, they're windows, and you can see the lines in the window there. I think that's pretty neat. But, yeah, these are shield windows or shield walls, so I will definitely need some power to do that. And to get power, you're going to need... what else? A thermal generator. Where'd you go? A thermal generator. There we go. And to build the thermal generator, you're going to need electronics, you're going to need basic CPU, you're going to need a metal construction element, and you're going to need electronic smelter. Now, that sounds simple enough, but when you look at your basic CPU, you need 2 electronics for that, right? And then your metal construction element, of course, is you need 2 of those, and that's 4 titanium and 6 iron per construction element. The electronic smelter, you need a basic CPU, 2 construction elements, and 4 coals. So as you can see, the crafting of this gets pretty in-depth, and there's a coal base for copper. What do you need for electronics? I don't remember. 1 copper or 1 gold. So, I mean, as you can see, the crafting of this game gets pretty in-depth. There's a few bugs. One of them is a sound bug when you have something in your crafting. Let's go ahead and craft... what else I needed? I need 1 more of these walls anyway, so let's go ahead and start a metal construction element. Set of 5 here because I'm going to need 5. So you hear the click when it goes between. Ding, 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 ding. Right. So when you go down here to this, hear how loud that is? That hurts ears. I mean, that's bad. That's one of the audio fixes that so far that I've noticed. As far as pre-alpha testing goes, this game is working pretty well. I haven't fallen through the ground. I haven't had anything try to, you know, do anything weird. All this stuff auto snaps. You can stack the solid foundations. It's really nice. This stuff over here has been working well, but the one thing that I do want to show you guys is this is for the devs, there is a duplication glitch. If I click on the element in here and I hit drop, it's going to drop it on the ground. I'm going to put it in my inventory. Then I'm going to go back in here and it's still there. So then I can do that, select it, and I can hit drop, and I can put it in my inventory. Now I've got 24 out of 6 of these. So there is a duplication glitch with the furnace. So I'm going to click on these, I'm going to hit drop. I've got 162 here, I've got 162 here, now we got 324. So just so you guys know, there is a duplication glitch in the game that you can exploit if you're that kind of person. So careful of that. But just pointing out a few things that I've seen, not necessarily bugs, but duplication glitches in construction games and mining-based games that are always kind of prevalent. People look for them sometimes. I found that one by accident because I was trying to figure out how to split. Like if I wanted to split this stack right here, I don't know how to do that. It's not letting me. So like I've tried all the different buttons and I can't figure out a way to split it. So both mouse buttons at the same time. Where'd that go? Like nothing. I can't oh, got my window in my hand here. There we go. Ah, it's looking good. I can't figure out how to split these. Where did those 9 things go, man? I wonder if you drop stuff in here on the floor, does it no, I don't want to consume, I want to drop. Just drop. Oh, there we go. You can drag. Nice. Okay. So when you drop something, this is the little container it shows up in. hit E, and you can pick it back up. But either way, guys, I mean, that's pretty much what they've got going right now. I'll give you a rundown of the crafting one more time. So you can do electronics, which you got to have for certain parts. You got to build the little electronic motors. You got to have certain things. You can build nail guns, standard spear, weapons parts, research in the research station to discover new knowledge. So there is no research station right now as far as I've seen. I may just not be far enough along in my crafting, and I'll show you what I'm talking about with that in just a second. Pickaxe, you start with a pickaxe and 2 glow sticks. Excuse me again. I'm guessing that's because they wanted to speed up the process. You just get to building, you know, try to find bugs or whatever. But metal construction element knife is a basic melee weapon. That's pretty neat. Coals, basic crafting components. So you'll need that for a lot of stuff too. Smelting, primitive smelting furnace. Now there is a this one down here, an electric smelter, but you have to have energy for that, which you will need a thermal generator. As you can see, you got a nail gun. You got all different types of, and this is pre-alpha now, guys. This is pre-alpha testing, so keep that in mind. But you've got all different types of building materials to build a base out of. I think that's pretty cool. Something I do need to build is a base core, and that doesn't actually take that much. What do I need to build this guy? I'm going to go ahead and start for these guys. And I'm going to build a base core before I get done playing with this today. The base core is fairly expensive, but claims your land so nobody can build near your base without being authorized to your system. Access and manage your base's electricity. So a base core is definitely needed, and I think that's really cool too. So, but this is one of my big standouts for this game is the crafting system, and this thing works really well. As you can see, pretty much the whole world looks like this for right now. There's some different kind of foliage. There's like glowing mushrooms that when it's dark, they look really cool. But basically, this is about all you get for now. And again, this is pre-alpha, so there's, you know, this is way more than I expected, honestly. Like when I read pre-alpha and they sent me the code and all that kind of stuff, I was like, this is way more than I expected. I didn't expect there to be this much here. But there is a lot of base building element to this, so that's pretty cool, I guess. There are factions. There are 3 different factions you can join. And I'm guessing, you know, if you want to team up with other people, you can do that, but you have to give them access to your base core once you get it made. And we're pretty close to being able to do that already, I think. Base core. We need 2 electronics, so I'm going to start up some electronics. So when that gets done, I can go ahead and do this. But while we discuss this game here, now I want to know your guys' thoughts and opinions on what you think about how the game looks and all that kind of stuff. I may do some more videos on this as updates come out. You guys just let me know if you want to see some more and that kind of thing. But I've shown you about all I can show you for the moment. Oh, you can, they just put in the latest patch where you can grab berries. I don't know if I mentioned that. If I did, then I'm mentioning it again. As you can see, I got all these healthy fruits in my inventory. So you walk up. Oh, it's not available yet. Hadn't grown back yet. Okay, but either way, the little green plants like this, not the big tall ones, but the little green ones like this, you can walk up and a little square will pop up. Much like this on your screen, and then you can hit E, and you'll grab yourself some berries. So I guess that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I got for you now. I'm gonna try to work on a base some here and there. I may even stream this game a little bit. But to the devs, thank you so much for opening this up for pre-alpha testing. I love looking at new indie games and early access games. I love it. Build a base core yet? No, I gotta have one of these. But yeah, I absolutely love getting into pre-alpha builds and just kind of keeping up with the game as it develops when creators actually stick to it. Instead of you know, promising you continue updates and then it, you know, just stopping after 2 or 3 months or whatever. And that's paying for it. This I did not have to pay for. This is on their website. I will leave a link to their website below. Check the description. And you can subscribe to them, and they can either send you a code or not, I guess. I don't know. I guess they send everybody one, maybe. Not sure, but they sent me one, so I'm happy about it. I'm glad I got to play it and kind of see it and show it off. And again, right now, mostly it's just the crafting system. As you can see, the effects in this game look really good, like the background over there, how the sun's going down and kind of blends the trees and all that kind of stuff. And then you got the moon coming out, which is 3 times the size of the planet we're on, I feel like. Maybe even bigger than that, 10 times the size. But either way, I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. I appreciate you guys watching. You let me know what you think about the game so far. Wow, that's not going to take... Hang on. Hold that thought. We're going to see what this does. Base core. We want to see what a base core does and how it looks and what you can do with it and all that kind of stuff. Sweet. Base core. And I'm going to put it in the core of my base. Haha. The base core is the heart of your base. Once placed, it will claim the land around your whole base. You have to request building rights to be able to build after you have placed the core. Simply go to the building core, press E, select request. Only 1 base core per base is supported. It's also your respawn point. Sweet. Okay, so that makes your respawn point. That's nice, because when I logged back in a minute ago, it actually put me back over in the original spawn point in the middle of the map, so I had to find my way back over here. Set a name for your base in the base core to identify it as your spawn point upon respawn. You can see your power balance in the base core and turn single items on or off. That is really freaking sweet right there. Once you've registered yourself as to a base core, you can access it through the My. Hello? Where's the rest of it, guys? Okay. Through the My Base Core thing, probably. Enter a base name. Deuces. That's capital D-E-U-C-E. Deuces. Base. There we go. We're going to turn these guys on, but they're inactive because I have no power. As you can see, power generated 0 kilowatts. Power use 0 kilowatts. Fuel time 0 hours. Stored energy 0 hours. Because I have nothing to power it with. So either way, I got these puppies turned on now, so when I get some power, I'll get those going. That's what your base core does. It is the heart of your building. Because without it, you don't have a respawn point, then you got to find your way back over to your base, all that kind of stuff. So I'm glad I hung around and talked long enough for you guys to see that, because that's a pretty important fact. If I missed anything, guys, if there's anything else you want to know about the game or see about the game, if I don't know, I will do my best to research it and I'll let you know in a future video. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. If it helped you out, leave a like, because it helps me out. Later, guys.